Okay, so this is my PowerPoint presentation on Fort Pillow. Fort Pillow was a base built in the Civil War. It was built by Confederates in 1862, I believe, and it fell in 1864, April of 1864, which is considered the one of the bloodiest months of the Civil War. Where is Fort Pillow? So Fort Pillow was built in Henning, Tennessee, and I'll show you how to find Fort Pillow in Henning, Tennessee. This presentation. It was built by Confederate indentured servants and slaves. So, indentured servants were typically white people who basically contracted their life. It was sort of like romantic era take on the vassal fief relationship of medieval society. And it was predominantly white people who would give service in return for money, and then slaves, of course, meaning African Americans. The base was named after Gideon Pillow, who was a Confederate brigadier general, hence the name Fort Pillow. So, what the heck happened? So, Confederates built the fort in 1861 but abandoned it in 1863 when the Union split the Confederacy in half. Ulysses S. Grant, who was in charge of the western front of the Civil War, traveled down the Mississippi River, effectively blockading Confederate ammunitions and goods and services. Union Major Lionel Booth and William Bradford staffed the fort with the 6th U.S. Regiment Colored Heavy Artillery, aka two white guys took command over a bunch of black people who shot cannons, which is pretty cool. So, as for the actual battle, the Battle of Fort Pillow, the Fort Pillow Massacre of April of 1864, took place in two stages. The first stage, Confederate soldiers would take positions on the embankments next to the poorly constructed fort and would fire on the Union soldiers from a distance. The Confederates were led by Nathan Bedford Forrest, who ordered his men to charge the fort through the front and up the walls, killing many Union soldiers. And as for the colored troops, they were executed because we all know the Confederate stance on African American people. Okay, so here we are in Google Earth. This is earth.google.com. Here is the address. You just have to type in this earth.google.com in order to get to Google Earth. So what I want to do here is show you guys how to find Fort Pillow in Henning, Tennessee. Fort Pillow, Henning, Tennessee, and just press enter. And as you can see, it is taking us to Fort Pillow's Historic State Park. And as you can see, it is right on the border between, I believe this is Arkansas, Tennessee and Arkansas right here. So this is Fort Pillow. Yeah, this is just how to sort of how to find what you're looking for in regards to Google Earth. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I hope you can find use of this presentation, and I'm very bad at formal endings, so I will just end the presentation here. Thank you for watching.